Welcome back to another game. Playing against e4 this time. And what's my new order? This is my new order. Actually, maybe d6 should have been my order. We're 2193. Nice. So a win here with black against a 2240 would see us. Yeah, okay. So this is where they launch all their pawns at you and you get scared and cry. C5 is usually the response. I think I'm supposed to have a knight out though and not a bishop here. I'm supposed to. C5 doesn't feel right here, does it? Maybe this. So that is preventative against this, but if I've not got a knight there, should I be playing e5? And knight e7? e5 takes, probably bishop takes, maybe we'll try this. Interesting, because I know this plan, if I've got a knight on f6, right. So I can play knight e7 here because I've not committed to put my knight there. And again, takes. I don't want to take, bishop takes, queen takes, I don't want to do that. Queen here. I can just bear that and castle queenside. Maybe this was the move. Yeah, I think knight c6 is much better than knight e7, isn't it? For multiple reasons. Yeah, I'd like a do-over on that one. I'd like to keep my knight on g7 please, and I'd like to play knight c6. So if I play knight c6, if you push the pawn I can then use that knight to drop there. Play for f5, yeah, idiot. Maybe I just play for f5 straight away. So f5 here, bishop there. Can takes, queen takes, castles. What if I play this knight here now? I should play knight c6. This bishop. Takes, queen takes. Queen we want to come in here. Not so pretty. If I do that, then castles. h5. Gives me quite a big hole here though, doesn't it? Takes. Takes. Castles. Feels okay. Knight coming here. Castle along, maybe. So we've gone for this sequence. I'm a bit. So I can kick the queen. I mean, they can just come here, and then this pawn rolls. And then takes, and they drew me on h7. So maybe I want to do this knight, and then that's just, I basically just put my g8 knight there with these two moves, and I put this knight here on these two moves. So I've taken 4 moves to do something I should have done in 2, which is why I should have played knight c6. Yeah, so castle long. So I think this knight should go there. Force you back. Then a6, boom, boom, boom. Not having a dark squared bishop could be an issue. We've got this check here, but I imagine they're going back there, yeah. And then here. And then bash, bash. Or bash, bash. So this. Is that my plan? Or this is my defensive ploy. Or maybe here. That's the other way of going around it, isn't it? Is that stupid f5? Feels a bit stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna get this really horrible. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I want to have my queen here. Yeah, so this is going to come. Takes queen here. Or maybe I'll just go here. Bishop here. Let's cover this diagonal as well. That's why I played b5, but when I play b4 to kick the knight, it might be useful to have a bishop here. Takes. I haven't really got an attack go. Well, I've got a pawn on b5, and I can attack your knight and take this pawn, and you can trap me in, but things will happen. Put the bishop here and try and sack it. I think, yeah, I don't know if they put the bishop here. Maybe they play this first. Let's go here. Yeah, maybe this is a stupid place for my bishop. In combination with this? No, absolutely not in combination with this. That's one of the worst moves that they can make. Interesting. Just trade off. Double up your rooks. So there. Then when you're coming into here. We're getting some counterplay, and I think actually, okay. It's quite an annoying place for a knight to be, isn't it? Do I push it? Play this knight back. Takes, queen takes. Can replace it with this one. Launch these up the board. Don't want to take it. Knight back, bishop out, take the bishop, knight takes. There, knight takes, push, knight there. You can have that. Take, push, come back. Takes, pawn takes. No, I can't take that because it takes a bit of a check. Don't want to take there. Knight there is annoying, isn't it? What about rook up? Knight there is annoying. There, rook takes there. There stops the square for your knight. There, pawn takes. And we can blockade. There, there, there. Queen coming in here. And flush it that way. What's that? Is that a sack there? So yeah, are they coming in here? So if I play this, what's this move? He's coming in here. There. Takes. No, surely not. I quite like that. Yeah, so this knight needs to go d7 and then either f8 or f6. Love it if my pawn can get all the way up to a3. So yeah, it's going here and then it's going to one of these two squares such that it can defend h7. Don't get what this knight is doing. It's surely only going there so it can sacrifice itself. In which case maybe my knight on f8 is best to also cover that. Okay, so slides that way. Queen takes. Now I just pin. That feels annoying, doesn't it? Feels like a nice tempo gainer. Need to be wary of them doubling. Maybe I could take. Happier now with the last two moves. Now if I can get a knight here, rather than being a defensive piece, it could, yeah. So I think knight out makes most sense. Well, then that comes here with a pretty nasty tempo. Going for it anyway. Let's go there, we can play this. So this takes, there. Comes back, I pick up there. There, queen goes around the back. Or I can take the pawn, but that doesn't feel viable. That feels a bit crazy, taking the pawn, doesn't it? Takes. So, what do I say? Queen here. And if takes, rook takes that pawn, I go up. The knight, only square is to go back really, in which case I then take here. Yeah, I like that. If they take there immediately, then there. Come back. I can take there. think it's okay. Maybe the engine would say you can take on g3. Just don't see it. Maybe they'll have some back rank issues. Got some issues if they play like queen d4, with coming down and mating me on g7 potentially. Work it back. So yeah, maybe just knight f8. Like white's the one putting pressure on me, but if I can get a couple of moves in, if I can get a5, a4, yeah, so I'm a bit scared. So that forces the trade. Knight takes, pawn takes. Or I can just get rid of the queen immediately. Takes, rook takes. Knight takes, pawn takes. There. Could go b6. Put long-term pressure on here, but there feels better, doesn't it? Maybe b6. Maybe they go here, here, here. No, because I can take that. Yeah, unless they want to permanently have a rook defending that pawn, because they're not gonna, they can't play c4, because I could take on passant. Maybe they will do, and they take with the b pawn. I'm a bit passive. That doesn't do anything, does it? That doesn't do anything. a5. Here's what's called for here. This is a rook infiltrating here. So this is my chance to drop it back if I want to. I don't think I do. Do I want it here? I don't really know where I want it. There. Okay. What's that? You're going to take back. Charge. Yeah, good. mouse slip. Never know what the practice is for mouse slips, but yeah, I think they double there, but they can't really, can they? Because I can take and like check there, check there's check. Not there, you get mated, but I can escape there. And play this next. Well, if I have to do that, I don't know if I'm really threatening much. Takes that over. Maybe I double up first. I can see myself dropping one of these pawns, but maybe they'll drop some pawns over here. You're not going to take back for that. No, you're not going to take back for that. I can just take there. You can have one, but you can't have two. Maybe this is a real dirty way of getting up to 2200. I thought Jenna was giving them the first take back, but the second one I'm like, no, come on. Pawn takes. Knight takes. There. Do I get in trouble taking that? I can always retreat to beat there. I think that's all I've got. You can't really pressure the knight. Takes there, pushes here. Takes there, pushes here. Still not simple, is it? Do I go here? And this up. I take, that pushes. I push. I push. I take, that pushes. I go up. So I think I go up. You just have a full piece, so it should be okay, shouldn't it? Pushes. We try and wrap around here. They've still got back rank problems as well. Yeah, I've still got that take back going through my head of whether I can check here. Does that just kill it? Take with the pawn, I take the rook. Take with the rook. And push. Well, we crossed 2200. I don't know how I feel with the take back situation of it. Doesn't feel like the cleanest of wins because of it, but let me know what you think, if it counts or not, or if I should always give take backs, or in what situations. So we played into this and then f3, and then yeah, we got caught in a bit of a think here. e5, not the best. I wish I played knight c6. Wow, in the database, well, it was only 12 games. White went 67%. Knight there didn't feel great. Queen there. Then we trade into this plus 1.1 after this trade. Castling plus 1.5. Plus 1.7, 1.8. Plus 2.3. So this is plus 2. I felt like I was on the cusp of getting overrun. That felt a bit slow to try and trade off the bishops, but maybe they've got time. It's plus 3. Yeah, that move I didn't get. I didn't get knight f4. Refuses my queen trades. Bring the knight out. Yeah, I thought the engine would be like, just take the pawn. Okay, here. Swap off queens, now we're level. Knight out, rook over. Yeah, now we're level. Yeah, and obviously can't do that. So I suppose even here, we've done well enough to equalise the position. Yeah, I don't know if he really meant to play rook e5 on or not, but there was not much to be played from here. Yeah, knight takes, and that's GG's. Cool, so that'll take us, wow, over 2200. Controversial way of getting there, but a win all the same. Thanks for watching.